kitchen. Let's cook, let's have some fun. Whipping up the best. Oh yeah. Plates full of yum. Plates full of yum. Oh yeah. Rockies by the stove. Bestest boy. Tail wags to the beat of the pan's hot sizzle. Laughing over cocktails. Drink more's the pour. Shake it up, mix it well. Frosty mugs of fun. Every bite's a hit, a flavored ride. Stacked high, come get you some. Drinks got the tunes. Turn it up, shake the room. Blasting from the speakers. Oh yeah. Feel that groove. Rocky's on the idle, watchful eye. In Dana's realm. Grill marks tuned to perfection. Hear them sing. Salt, dry and season. Taste buds ignite. Shane it up. Grab your plate. Take your seat. Join the feast. It's a culinary show in Dana's retreat. Best in town. Mouths watering, eyes so wide. Can't wait. Every flavor's a journey, a delicious ride. Rockies by the door. Loyal pup, hoping for a taste. A little luck. Dana's on fire, turn it up. The queen of the kitchen's wild. Pots and pans in harmony, like a symphony compiled. Serving up a storm, joy in every bite. Come and taste. With Rocky wagging more beneath the neon lights. Rocking out with spatulas, we're flipping fun tonight. With drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right. Shaking up, stirring pots. Dana's on a roll. She's got it going on. Feast your eyes, delight your soul. Come on, sing along. Crank the heat, let's celebrate. It's party time. It's party time. Flavors mingle, senses elevate. It's showtime.
I'm just following him.
Turn on Twitch, let's have some fun. Dana's kitchen has begun. She's whipping up the very best with bartender, drink more, cook less. He's the tech guy, Robbie, Randy, Roy. Rocky is the bestest boy. The food is great, come grab a plate. The show's starting, so don't be late. Dana's kitchen.
Ooh, you could make pita dough.
I look ridiculous.
Hi, happy Sunday, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Twilight Wolf. I think Robbie's now taken the chat away. Hang on. Yes, and yes, we've even got our Cinco de Mayo decorations are still up here because, you know, it's a celebration. Let's celebrate, right? So here we are. MK Chick is in the house. Anna's in the house. Mike's in the house. Everybody's in the house. Hello and hello, Noimu. Hello. Boy, we got some shout outs to give now. We're doing great. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm actually even wearing a skirt today. You can ask Robbie. That's a pretty rare thing around here.
Pretty sure she's an alien.
It's very possible. It's very possible there's an alien living here. I mean, how else do you explain the funny look? I don't know. How are you guys doing? You're good, you're good. Hello, Andrew, hello. We're going to be doing, it's such a weird month, right? Because we've got Mother's Day, we've got Cinco de Mayo, we have the Derby, and I didn't even cook anything for the Derby this year, but it's also Asian and we're hearing sounds from the dishwasher. Pan-Asian, all the Asian month, right? And so we're going to be doing that tonight. And we're also still raising money because this is our anniversary month. Woo, 3 years. I made it to 3 years. How about that? And yes, menu. So we're going to do some Vietnamese Caramel Ginger Chicken. I don't know if that is a real Vietnamese dish. I'm thinking it is. And a smashed cucumber salad, and then Robbie's gonna make us a cocktail. It's kind of the mix between a mojito and a mule, so it has a lot of ginger flavors in it. I'm excited about that because that sounds really good. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today, and we're gonna be raising money for St. Jude's. We're doing that all month as part of our anniversary thing. We've got, I think, 405 so far, which is almost a third of the way to our goal for the month. And we've got some goals for even after that. But if you so choose to donate, today I will be matching. Words are already hard, and we're only 2 minutes in. Da da da. I'll be matching any donations if we make it to the goal, all the way to the goal. I may continue that for the whole month, who knows? But that's what we're going to be doing today. We have a giveaway already. Actually, we have 2 giveaways. No, we have one. Do we have 2 giveaways already? Wait a minute, what do we have? We have 1 giveaway. We're close to another giveaway. We've got, so we'll be doing that maybe in about 15 minutes. And you guys, you'll get to pick what you want. So I've got a couple of aprons left. But I also, with Dana's Kitchen, one is a Christmas apron or a holiday apron, and then the other is the standard one that you sometimes see me wear. And we have a giant pizza stream, which I think we're going to be doing on Wednesday, which means I have to remember to make the pizza dough on Tuesday so that it's ready for the stream on Wednesday, Robbie. And we got to decide what we're going to be making the pizza on, because it's got to be a big pizza.
What are you giving away?
What am I giving away? I'm so glad you asked. You get to choose. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? So you get to choose. You can choose an apron if you want, but the other things that I can let you go on to Stream Elements, we've got some t-shirts and hats and mugs and stuff over there. You can pick one of those instead if you prefer. So hello, Majibs. How are you? So we're going to do that in about 15 minutes. We'll give us a little time to get started here, and we'll start cooking some here. At 500, we're at 405 right now. If we get to 500, we will have another apron giveaway. So if somebody takes an apron early on, then we get a second apron to give away. And I'm really hoping we hit 750, because that means that Robbie has to cook one night. So it's an extra stream, but Robbie's cooking, and that's a very, very rare thing, because he says he doesn't like it, but he looks like he sort of enjoys it. He's looking around like, I do, because he's fun, right? He's a good guy. You're struggling but coping. I hear ya. My year's been, it hasn't been a bad year. Thank you for the hydrate. Wait, I've got water right here. It's right in front of me. Right in front of me. It's starting to be summer here in Texas now. What did we get up today? 90 something? And it was humid. Like when I walked out this morning, it was like hitting a brick wall. So we're starting to get summer here. So we got some stuff. Robbie, going on. How are you?
Doing good, Andy. Doing good.
You're doing good. Excellent. You know, I couldn't do this without Robbie. So if you're new here, Robbie is my boyfriend, tech guy, bartender. So he'll be doing all of those things tonight. He'll probably be getting something off of a high shelf for me. He washes dishes and does some dog wrangling. So we're hoping that Rocky stays quieter tonight, but we'll see. He is an MVP for sure, but he couldn't do what he does. He couldn't have all of these wonderful chores if it weren't for me. And just so we're clear, Robbie was one of those who goes, you should stream. So 52 degrees. I wish it was 52 degrees. Yeah, who would make the drinks? Exactly. And it's hot in New York as well. He's the coolest cat on the block. Hey, you're the coolest cat. But only on this block.
I'll take it.
Only on this block. All right, so ginger. Ginger's kind of our ingredient of the day. I bought some new ginger because I wasn't sure how good this one was because it's been in the fridge for a week and a half. And sometimes that does well. I think it depends on what drawer I put it in and what else is in the fridge. So I love ginger. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys love ginger?
It's not garlic.
It's not garlic. It is not garlic. I love ginger. It's so good for you, and it's kind of spicy, but it goes great with sweet stuff as well. And so tonight we're going to try and caramelize some chicken. Oh, thank you, Suki. Thank you. And Suki, for the record, I had this on before I saw Kanara in all of her flowers today. So I was already wearing this morning. And you know what I love about this shirt? What I love about this shirt is it looks pretty cute, right? I've already spelled coffee, a chocolate protein drink, and then something else on it today. And you can't even tell. Look, my tank top. Wait, that side. It's not a mirror, Dana. It's reversed in front of you because it would be weird if it wasn't reversed. This is a big piece of ginger. They actually didn't have any small ginger at my grocery store. This was there were a few pieces that were a little smaller, but we're using a lot of ginger today. And
You're my cousin, little troublemaker. Yes,
and
you
Miss
are.
Sarah
Now, who's your
Lynn
daddy?
are in the house, which reminds me that we have Food Fight coming back in June. So June 4th is what we're hoping for is going to be our first one. We're still getting all the players in place and getting the brackets done, but we're just about there where we'll give announcements about who's all. And if you're in here and you're competing and you tell somebody, you haven't broken any rules. You can tell people. It's fine. I'm just not going to do it until I have all the pieces in place because that's just me. I'm always making a mess. I know I am. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. So we're going to be doing our chicken. And this is my order of operations here because we want to talk about that. I love ginger. And the first thing we're going to do, though, is get our chicken ready. This calls for 2 pounds. My packs are 1.5 pounds. I'm feeding people, so I'm going to use 3 pounds of chicken. It's about 3 pounds of chicken. I'm using chicken thighs. And just got these out of the fridge because I want to toss this with some fish sauce and some Thai chilies. So I'm going to actually get my Thai chilies, which have already been washed. And we're going to slice these on here first, get those in there, and then I'll deal with the chicken and then the fish sauce, and then we'll get rid of this, clean up so we don't have any cross-contamination. And that is the plan. And then we're going to start, I got to make rice too, but we'll start the rice after we do this. So, are you excited about the menu tonight?
Yes.
Wait, that doesn't go in there. That's trash. Wait, I need 2 bowls. Robbie?
Get it together. Dana. Get it together.
Okay, I'll try to get it together, everybody, for you.
Darth is not wrong.
Robbie's always excited to eat. All right, so we're just going to slice these babies up. I'm going to leave the seeds, because why not? Thai chilies are spicy, but I happen to have a person that is my tech guy that loves spicy food. Is that accurate?
They are indeed, Sarah. All the things got done today.
All the things, yes. Yesterday, I actually had like a bonus Saturday off. I usually have clients every other Saturday. This should have been one of my Saturdays I had clients. And I think because of graduations, I'm going to open this over at the sink. Because of graduations and stuff, they all were like, no, no. So that was awesome. And Robbie and I got outside of our bubble and we took a walk along a new lake. And we walked for 6 miles. And Robbie didn't you take a walk earlier in the day?
I did.
So how many miles did you walk yesterday?
Not quite 10.
Almost 10 miles? That's crazy. You're crazy.
Rocky did not go with us.
No, that would have been a bad idea.
I'm sure he would have enjoyed it other than the other dogs and people.
Were there really, do you remember, there weren't a whole lot of dogs on that walk.
No, not too many.
It was a nice little path. It was a little too close to the highway, so it was loud. But not too bad. All right, we have got ourselves some chicken people.
Is that going to be enough?
I think it'll be enough. I think we're going to have enough. So we're going to do this in chunks because we're going to put this over rice. And we want to caramelize all the sugars and stuff that we're going to build in our sauce. And you can sign me up. If it says caramelized, I'm there. Ask Robbie. He knows. Yes?
Yes. I only sort of listen to her, guys.
This is accurate.
There's like 10 other things going on, so.
I feel like we should be making tacos with the music that's on. Chicken people. Why am I a monster? These are chicken thighs, so they have the flavor. But next week, you know what?
Fajitas. Fajitas.
Hippie! Hippie, how are you? I'm making wait, that's the wrong one. This goes over here. This goes over here. I got to remember which one of these I'm putting what in. Does anybody else ever have that problem? Or is it just me? It could just be me. Hey, guys. You guys, if you're not following Hippie, make sure you hop over there and give Hippie a follow, Darth a follow. Who else do we have in here? We had somebody else in here too. Noimu.
Darth says it's just you.
It's just me. I don't believe anything you say.
Darth would never say that we're muted when we're not. Darth is very trustworthy. It's only Miss Sarah Lynn you got to watch out for.
I think both of them.
Tired but happy. How are you doing,
Yep.
you busy person, you?
I'm doing okay. I'm kind of looking forward to the next couple of weeks. I have about 25% less clients. And that is okay with me. I'd gotten to the point, you know, being a therapist, you think that, okay, here's what my schedule's going to look like and how many people I see during a week, and then other clients come back because something's happened and they need to process stuff. And then it just becomes like you try to get them in and then you get way too busy. So but it's really weird because Thursdays used to be my super busy days, and I used to be busy all day long. Like I would see like 8 clients, and now I see like people are signing up for either like in the morning or late at night. So there we go. I'm killing off my clients. Yep, terminating them. Yep, that is what is happening. It's weird that that's what they call it, isn't it?
It sounds disturbing. It's worse than weird.
That's what it's called. It's called terminating a client. All right. Hopefully I'm not butchering this chicken too badly. I mean, nobody complains in the house when they're eating. So I'm just trying to cut some of this extra fat off, since we're cutting it in chunks and going to be putting it in a pan. But there you go. So I'm looking forward to not being as busy with work this week so I can get some other things done. I actually, was it just last week? No, the week before last, I actually finally had to take a week off from clients, but I also have supervisees, and them I have to see every week regardless. So even if I go on vacation, I usually set some times aside on vacation so that I can meet with them. Unless I'm in Italy, and then I tell everybody, sorry, I'm going to enjoy Italy. Not to mention the time zones would have been a nightmare. Yeah. Robbie agrees with me. That's always good. I am butchering this meat. That is correct. Oops. That should be okay. But what has everybody got going on in your life? What's going on? Next week I'm going to be doing, did I say this already? I may have. I say a lot of things. I don't know if you know that, Robbie. Do you know that? That I say a lot of things? Robbie, I'm talking to you.
You say a lot of things.
I say a lot of things. I've got drink more, cook less. Only trying to stay grounded at the moment. Yep. That was me for most of March and April, for sure. I had a question for you, but now I forgot what it was. Oh, next week we're doing sliders and Slider Palooza. So if you were to make sliders, I haven't decided what I'm making yet, but if you were making sliders, what kinds of sliders would you want? I'm thinking of making one where I wrap the whole slider in bacon so that it's sexy bacon.
Extra points if anyone gets that reference.
It means you've been to the movies.
But speaking of burgers,
Pulled
Dana,
pork.
how good was that burger yesterday?
My gosh, we found this hole-in-the-wall burger place, and when we walked in, it turned out that they'd actually, Fort Worth Magazine had actually named them Best Burger last year, 2023?
I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And literally, hole in the wall, 2 tables in the whole place. And everybody else, other than us, got their food to go. And that burger was awesome. What'd you think of your burger?
It was really good. I still can't believe you shared your potatoes with me.
I was full. I couldn't eat anymore. That's the only reason you got them.
Darth said deep fried slider.
Deep fried. So taking the beef and deep frying the beef?
Or like the whole slider, because
Well, it is Darth.
you're a monster.
Apparently.
I mean, we deep fry butter and beer here in Texas, Dana. Is a
mean-
deep fried slider really that unreasonable?
No. Do you have a recipe for it, Darth? Show hippie. Oh, what ingredient I've got? I have chicken all over my hands right now. But it's an all ginger kind of menu today. That's what we've got
Hold on,
here.
Andy, I got you.
Robbie will show.
It's big.
But there we go. Haggis, I don't have any haggis. No, hippie, I think he's saying he wants a haggis slider. I've heard from people that it's not that
Almost looks
that
like an
it's
animal,
good,
Dana.
but there's ginger everywhere. Ginger. Cover it in batter and then deep fry. I mean, that sounds delicious. I'll have to think about that. I have to think. Because that's getting out a whole nother like cooking vessel to deep fry things. And it's a whole nother layer of cleaning stuff up. But it sounds delicious. This is why I don't put this on my shoulder, Darth. It keeps falling off.
You can't help that you do it wrong.
There, that's okay. One more piece of chicken.
For here.
It would need to be a thick batter. Yes. Operator error, probably. It is a lot.
So Dana.
Yes.
As you're wrapping up with the chicken here real quick.
Yes.
Did you want to do that giveaway?
Can I finish this and then can we do the giveaway?
I suppose.
When I don't have chicken.
It is your show.
Well, we can't. Okay, why don't you tell everybody what they need to type into? Okay, so we're going to be doing a giveaway, and you can choose an apron or you can go on to. I haven't gotten my stuff together yet to get over to Fourth Wall, so I'm still in Stream Elements, and can pick a T-shirt, a hat, or a mug or something off of there for this giveaway, and that is because we hit one of our goals in fundraising last time we were here. But it didn't go through in time. It went through after the stream was over or right at the very, very end of the stream. And I think we were on our way out when it went through. All right, I need to wash some things. So, Robbie, what's the word?
Bird is the word. Wait, hold on. No, not really.
What's the word for the giveaway?
Giveaway.
So exclamation point giveaway. That's very creative, honey.
I thought so.
So Robbie is so creative, guys. All right, I'm going to wash this knife because I really want this knife for all the other slicing of things. And it has chicken on it, but not anymore because I've washed it, Robbie.
Wait, you did some of your own dishes?
Now, let's be honest here. Have I been doing a lot of dishes lately? Even after the stream? All right. Whoops, that's chicken. We don't want that. We're going to spray this down and clean it so we can do some veggies. And using the last of the paper towels
No
on that roll.
ranch.
Nope, no ranch for Robbie. No ranch for Robbie. Ranch soda. Exclamation point giveaway. And we'll keep that open for a few minutes so we don't miss anybody. And if anybody new comes in, they can jump in there as well. Okay. I need a different cutting board because I'm not going to sit around and sanitize that cutting board. But first, actually, let's get this out of the way just in case I splash some chicken juice.
Hippie
That's what
says
I'm
this
calling
away.
This away, that away. Robbie likes crickets. I mean, that's what he tells me, but he won't try the lasagna crickets.
I'm pretty sure I've never told Dana that.
All right, let's see here.
See, guys, all she does is lie.
This is not true. That is a
I
lie.
have a tattoo that says, "Don't believe her lies," so I'll never, ever forget.
I'm going to make you get that tattoo. If you're going to go
Did you
tell
get
everybody.
that reference at least, Dana? No, she
No.
didn't.
All right, so I'm going to put some fish sauce in here, and we're going to toss this.
Exactly, Sarah. Fibbery.
From Robbie.
No,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I only tell the truth.
So, I don't know if you can see those Thai chilies are in there. And we're just gonna let that, I'm gonna stick that in the refrigerator and let that marinate until we're ready to use it. But you don't have to do that. You could let this sit for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I just thought I'd get this out of the way so that we could clean up the chicken. But now I gotta find place in here, Robbie.
Okay, Kenneth, welcome in.
I did not make a space for this. And things are falling. Oh, and there goes my towel. Hey, Robbie, it's
Hey,
a
Dana.
day. Okay. I'm back. Aren't you happy? Do I have a good tortilla recipe that you trust? I have not. Well, I want to ask you, how did the tortillas, I know you were trying Alton Brown tortillas today, and for his fish tacos first, were they corn or were they flour? I really only make corn tortillas. And it really is the quality of the masa that you use, because it should be about a 1-to-1 ratio, a little salt in there. That's all I usually use with mine. So I haven't really, I don't think I've made flour tortillas in a long time. So they ended up flaky. Well, we'll try maybe we'll practice here, but I don't do flour, so that's why I make my own corn tortillas there. On that September one, it never came out, Miss Sarah Lynn. You know what? If you have Dawn, try spraying Dawn on the
You're doing great.
Words. Try putting Dawn. I have done that with a couple of shirts that I've gotten a little grease stain on. I've put Dawn dishwashing liquid on it and washed it again, and it's come out. So you might want to try that if you've got that sitting around. You got to get the bougie kind of tortillas. The bougie kind of what? I'm confused. All right, I'm going to start the rice. We're going to do jasmine rice. And we'll measure some agua here. Then a concentration of Dan, and it still didn't come out. Then I got no help for you, but maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. This is where I am today. Dawn? Oh, it came with the stick. I wish you would have told me. I would have let them know to resend it to you. It's probably a little late now. My rice.
Is it hiding?
It's hiding behind my sign. You still wear it? I mean, I still wear some of my stuff that's stained around the house. Okay, we've got, oh, I didn't rinse that.
Sarah says I did tell you.
I didn't register it if you did, because I have zero recollections on that. I should have rinsed this rice. I didn't.
But she'll make up for it by adding extra salt, apparently.
Exactly. Break up. Break up. All right. Is everybody in? Exclamation point. Give away. Should I have Robbie run the thing? What?
Might be the less exciting version today.
Oh, it is? Why is it the less exciting version?
I mean, still giveaway.
Zool's here.
Zool.
Hello. But that's what you told me when I told you, because I didn't open it right away. I honestly have no recollection of you telling me, so.
Sarah, Dana's getting old, and we worry about her.
Do you?
We do.
You don't seem too worried
All three of
about
us
me.
over here.
Yeah, you don't seem, you don't really seem very worried about it. So there is no Dana, only Zool. Okay, Robbie's going to do the less exciting giveaway because of why? Did you forget to set the other one up, or?
Because I forgot it wasn't like set up on this computer yet.
Well, there you
so
go.
we can get some cool music going. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work either. Awesome. So drum roll.
Here we go. It's our high-tech drum roll. Ready, set. Andy, guess what? You won. You won the giveaway. Woo, Andy. So you can tell me, do you want an apron? Or do you want to go over to Stream Elements in the merch store and take a look and see what you want and let me know? Let me know. Right. You know, we're not that far away from another giveaway, so maybe we'll get to that today. Okay. I am going to, I think, start the smashed cucumber salad because I want the cucumbers to marinate in the dressing. So let's start by making the dressing, and then we'll have fun smashing up a cucumber while I've got that rice going. Because the last thing we'll do is probably do the chicken. You're actually emotional. You think it was Robbie? It probably was Robbie's fault. You're probably right, Zool. I think it's always. All right, we're going to do for this, let's make the dressing for our smashed cucumbers. I've been looking forward to doing this. I've never done smashed cucumbers before. Isn't it exciting, Robbie?
I'm curious as to what in the world that's going to be.
All right, so we're going to do 1.5 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Oh, I said 1.5. Why did I do that? Okay. See, look how handy that is. I can just pour it back in, but only for that because the rest of the stuff. Rice is going. So we'll turn that down. And I need 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. And then we need some ginger because this is a ginger palooza. What did I just say? Sesame oil? All right. 2 teaspoons. I love these little things. They're awesome.
It's like a science experiment.
It is, and it's also kind of like a toy because, you know, stacking. It's very cool. So Kelsey's here. Hello. How are you having fun? Oh my goodness, Kanara. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, Raiders, welcome in. Oh my gosh. No lollygagging. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, Raiders. Woo. Do we have music, Raider music? Do we have anything set up? No, we have nothing set up. Oh my gosh, welcome in, Raider. There we go. It was a little delayed.
A lot was happening.
Everything was happening at once. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. So good to see you, Kanara. How did everything turn out for you? I know you were making all those things with ginger before you were making the burgers. And oh my gosh, thank you guys for all the follows. Lanix, thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in.
Dana's
And
in the kitchen.
you're addicted to the fry? See, you know what? You don't have
Some fun.
chicken salt on them. But if you need chicken salt, Kanara, I'm going to tell you what. Teeds brought me like 20 pounds of chicken salt. Not really. But he did bring me like, it's a giant Costco size thing of chicken salt. I saw that she got so many April flowers. I was in there. I saw how awesome that chat was in there today. It was break Kanara till she drinks stream. Yes, for sure, for sure. But welcome in, Raiders. Okay, hang on. If you're new in here, my name is Dana. This is Dana's Kitchen. I'm a home cook here in North Texas. And Pandasaurus Reximus, thank you for that follow. Hello from the other side of Texas. Well, is Austin really the other side of Texas, Kelsey? Because I don't think it's that far. Anyway, for those of you who are new here, I cannot do this stream without Robbie, Randy, Ricky, Roy. Scrat, drink more, cook less. Come here, come here. Come introduce yourself. Come here.
I was looking for the chicken salt.
Oh, well, you're not going to find it in the pantry. Wait, come here. Anyways, that's Robbie. Robbie. He's my tech guy, dishwasher, bartender, logistical elevation technician, dog wrangler, Sherpa, chauffeur, all of those things. And I couldn't do this stream without him, so I'm so lucky that I have him here. And Mistress, well, I can't think, well, it is good from the south of Texas. And hello, welcome in Texas Cryptid. Yes, all of I love it. I love it. All right, chauffeur, yeah, he drives me places, Pops.
I did just
for
yesterday.
Sure. Yeah, he drove me all the way to Marine Creek Lake. And we walked around, and then he drove me to the place where we had burgers. And then he drove me home. So, but thank you guys for all of those follows. Welcome in. We are making some, we're doing several things today. So what I'm cooking today, oh, thank you for that follow. What we're making today is some Vietnamese caramelized caramel ginger chicken. So I'm really excited about that because I love anything that's caramelized. I love chicken, and I love Asian food when it's little chunks of meat with rice. So I'm really good about that. So we've got some jasmine rice going, and I'm working on the dressing for some smashed cucumbers. And Robbie's gonna make us a drink that's kind of a cross between a mojito and a Moscow Mule. So we need a name for it though. So start your thinking caps going for a name.
I came up with a really clever name for it.
And well, then put it in there. Driving Miss Dana, yes. Oh, the Mojito Mule?
So creative.
It's very creative. Very, very creative. But if you have a better name than that, throw it in there. We're making it up as we go along. Bat Bridge. You didn't get the chance for a Round Rock Express game. No, and I know I want to go do that too. I got to convince.
And if you're in Austin, you could say, to the Bat Cave.
That's right, to the Bat Cave. It's actually a bridge, so to the Bat Bridge.
Well,
to the Bat Bridge.
that's a little different.
The Molito, maybe. So, Pops, we can have a discussion on whether we should put it in a copper mug or whether we want to. Puppy Cam! Oh, Puppy. So, you guys will get to see Rocky. Rocky is our Velociraptor Multi-Poo goat mix. He's very cute, but don't let him fool you. Now here's where the problem's going to come because I don't remember exactly. I think I've only put the sesame oil and the rice vinegar in my dressing so far. So I think that's true. So we need some soy sauce and some sugar and then some ginger because it's a ginger kind of day. And I know, and here's the funny thing. I just want to say this because I want to make sure everybody knows this. Number one, I had these flowers on before I saw what Kanara was wearing today. So I didn't copy her because she looked so springy and fun today. And I was like, I'm wearing flowers. Do I need to change? I'm not going to change. I may look like I'm copying her, but that's okay. And I know she was making her ginger ale and ginger beer or whatever all she was making with the ginger in there. I also had planned this menu not knowing that's what she had on there, but it looks like I'm copying. And there. Hello, Elser, and hello, Fallen Age. So here's where we are. All right. I need to actually move my rice because this burner is really hot. It's too hot. It doesn't simmer. It still boils. All right. So what did I say I was doing? I need soy sauce, and I need some sugar. And I'm moving this around. We're also raising money, by the way, guys, for St. Jude's this month because this is my 3-month. This is the month of when I started. So we're going to be raising money throughout this month. And you guys just missed a giveaway. I mean, you missed it by like a minute. And Andy is super happy that you missed it because Andy won the giveaway. But, you know, in $95, we have another giveaway. So that was a giveaway that was from leftover from our last stream. So I know 3 years, Elser, 3 years. Oh, you're trying to connect. Robbie is trying to connect Puppy Cam, so hang on. It's not connecting. Because are you really a Twitch streamer if you don't have tech issues? I don't think you are. All right. You guys get the pleasure of seeing me actually measure things today. This is not normal, but this is brand new for me. I'm going to use some palm sugar. You could use some brown sugar in this if you wanted to. So sugar. And this is kind of like a palm sugar paste almost. I also have palm sugar in like a more brick form that you have to cut and kind of smash. And now I have palm sugar on my fingers. So yay for that. And we need some soy sauce. And that is 2 teaspoons of that. And then we'll get going on some ginger.
I fixed it, Dana.
You fixed it. There we go. So we don't really have puppy cam, but we brought the puppy to you. Hi. Hi.
No, this is a great green screen effect.
Is it? He looks so comfortable. He loves it when you do that. Ginger, where'd my ginger go? Here it is. And there we go. You love the chicken dance? You're intrigued, but me too. I hope it turns out well because it sounds really, really good. It sounds really good. So how did your burgers come out? Were they good? And I'm really curious because I never really found out why they were called scapegoat burgers. Were they goat burgers or is that just your fun name for them? I need to go get the thing to mince. So if you haven't worked with garlic before, it's way easier to get the skin off with the spoon than it is with any kind of peeler because it's just so irregular shaped. Although my ginger is not quite cooperating with me today. You can also use a knife, but a peeler will not work. It won't work. How long are you just gonna stand there with the dog?
The rest of the stream.
Oh, okay.
Probably not, though.
That sounds like a good workout right there.
I mean, he's just behaving so nicely. More Dr. Pepper.
I said, more Dr. Pepper, thank you so much for resubscribing. 24 months, that's just
2 whole years.
crazy. 2 years. TV dinner meal or cosplay in the style called Classic Clue. What about that? What about it, Zool? Oh, TV dinner like a classic 80s TV dinner. It'll be foods that remind me of the show. And Robbie and I will cosplay. So that's what a TV dinner is.
See, it's totally a green
Could
screen,
you
Dana.
not? Yeah. Could you not put him over the food?
dog's
I would
not-
really appreciate it. Thank you. He does that all the time. But
and yet I'm still not fired.
Yeah. I mean, you're pretty cheap, and my budget doesn't afford any more than that.
Sounds like job security to me.
All right, I need about 1.5 teaspoons of ginger for this. So I'm making the dressing, and then we're going to smash the cucumbers. We're going to have fun. Does that look like that's enough? Robbie, does that look like 1.5 teaspoons to you?
No, that looks like half of 1 teaspoon.
Let's do that. Beautiful Poodle's a multi-poo velociraptor goat mix.
The first 2 words of that statement were true.
He's definitely a multi-poo velociraptor. He likes to test to see if he can get through any doors. He attacks. He watches carefully to see if you're paying attention to him. So,
If you leave your food on the table, he will absolutely go after it.
yep. There we go. There's that. Okay. And then we're going to make sure that palm sugar dissolves in there. And do I need salt? Probably not, because it's got soy sauce in there. Let's taste. That is good. All right. Anybody else ever do smashed cucumbers? I'm getting stuff out of the way. Woo! Ginger is spicier than you think it is. Here we go. Let's go. He's going to catch a wooden spoon off camera. I wish. You work at TSA.
Cheered 100. Thank you.
You're trying to get your folks to attend one of those dinner murder mystery events? That would be awesome. Thank you, Kelsey, for cheering 100 biddies. Thank you for the biddies. All right, here we go. Is everybody ready? Everybody ready? We're going to smash this. Woo! I don't think we were supposed to get cucumber on the other side of the kitchen, but here we are. And now we cut it. I know, it's weird, right? Very, very weird. I'm just going to go ahead and make it in this bowl. And we'll get that into the, I'm going to cut that end off. This makes it very hard to cut when it's all smashed up. I was trying to, oh, thank you, honey. Robbie's subscribing to me.
Hype train.
There's a hype train. Oh, I need my hype train hat. Would you like to go get my hype train hat?
Where is it?
It's in my office hanging on the hook where I keep it. We have a hype train hat. And so there we go. We've got a hype train going. And, all right, hang on. Oh, thank you, hippie. All right, hang on. I got to get these. Is it going to stay on my head? That's the, I kind of want music. Oh, Kelsey, thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you, guys. I don't think that bowl's going to be big enough because I got other things I got to put in there. All right, let's get a different bowl that I can maybe reach somewhere. Robbie, I need my logistical elevation technician so I don't knock things over. And look, he turned it off when he was going to be over there, but we're going to do this.
Which bowl?
Oh, thank you, Twilight Wolf. The thing that's, yeah, here we go. That is probably the smart way to do it. There we go. And then it's in a container that actually has a lid and everything. All right, we're going to stick these in here. You know, I have this. I have that.
I'm going to take away your stream deck.
Why?
Changing the camera. Very sneaky.
The kitchen. Charlene's in the house. So Aspie, enjoy that sub from Twilight. And hi, hello. It is so nice when you have hired help that was voluntold this is what they're doing.
Very voluntold.
Don't let him fool you. All right, I need some green onions. Where did I put those? I put those over here. And I need some cilantro. So we need about maybe 2 of these. And then my cilantro is probably still in the fridge. Nope, I have moved it someplace. Where have I moved it, Robbie? Oh, where has my cilantro gone? There it is. Has anybody, this is the way my cilantro is coming at the grocery store now. It is very short and tiny. I don't know what's going on with that. Royce, thank you so much for resubscribing. Hiya, how are you doing? All right, hang on. Dane's gonna take a second here. Okay, here we go. I changed, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I sewed my lights onto so you can see them better. I don't know if you can really see them with all the lights on in here. That probably doesn't help too much. There we go, a little bit.
It looks like it came that way.
I know, but I did it. I made it more exciting. I'm gonna get that one off and get those off. How does it want me to do these? Sliced. All right. Should we slice them on the bias and make them fun and pretty? I don't want that in there. I mean, this is the way most people chop their vegetables, right? With a cowboy hat that has lots of sparkly things hanging down and lights going around in a circle on it.
Is there another way?
I think it's the only way. It usually, what means poor weather in California? Did I miss something?
Probably something you said.
It was probably something I said. Oh, the cilantro being short. Yes. You would hope, though, that in Texas I'd be getting my cilantro from here, closer than that. Hello, Teeds. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Look at the 19 months. Holy cow.
Speaking of chicken salt.
I know. We were just talking about chicken salt, Teeds. We were. I said you brought me like 20 pounds of chicken salt. I don't know how I'm going to use it all. And Charlene, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Half the produce you got in South Carolina was from your hometown? Was your hometown in California? All right, I don't think I need all of these in here, but I do need more of these in the rest. So we'll save some of them because that was more than a quarter cup.
So for those of you that missed out on the giveaway right before the raid, Dana will do a giveaway if she completes a level 5 hype
A level 5 hype train, we do another giveaway. I like to give stuff away. I can't help it. All right, and I need a couple tablespoons. I probably should have bought more cilantro today. It's just so, look at that. The leaves are small. I mean, it smells really good. It'll be really nice and tender. But, and I don't think I need that much. I think I need 2 tablespoons. So maybe we'll stick some of these over here because I will need it eventually for something. I'm going to check my rice here. I think it may be cooking
Are you having trouble
faster.
seeing through the hat?
It's hard to see, Robbie. It's hard to see.
But it's so fun.
I do like my hat. California, Washington is your escape state. You want chicken salt? Yes. You're going to send some. You know, we can actually buy it here, too. I'd never heard of it, but then once I got it, I was like, oh, I see it over here.
I've heard the Australian chicken salt is better.
Is it?
Yep.
Probably.
See, Teed said it too.
How do you know that the other one I saw wasn't from you? I mean, it wasn't from you. Maybe it's the chicken salt that you personally purchase and send is the best.
Yeah, Hippie, don't you hate that the kitchen doesn't clean itself after the stream?
All right.
Teed's is like, trust me.
I don't trust you. I mean, you tried to use a little device to roll eggs and cook them.
And it worked out great. What's the
That was
problem?
possibly the worst texture I've ever had in a food, ever. All right, I'm going to tell you, this smells really good. Just enough sesame oil and
It was fun, but it was horrible.
it was good. It was horrible. Luckily, we were able to return it, which is awesome. I have no room in this refrigerator. Can you go put this in the other refrigerator? Sherpa duties activated. See how that works? Okay, so what do I need to do next? I think I'm going to do some chopping. I'm going to chop a bunch of things. That sounds like a good thing to do. So we are going to need, I've already done that. I need ginger julienne. That's going to be fun. How much do I need? Because I need more than what I've got on here. So we need probably, it's supposed to be 1/3 of a cup, but I'm going to need more than that. I'm going to pull that out just to give me an idea of how much I need. But we're gonna do as much this way with the spoon, because I will cut off all sorts of ginger if I try to peel with the knife. I watch some people do it and I'm amazed. I'm better with the spoon here. So there we go.
Harder to cut yourself with a spoon.
But not impossible.
That poor ginger.
So we need
All right, Andy.
1/3 of a cup plus 1/3 of a third of a cup.
Not more math.
I know there was so much math on Canaris today. I promise you, not that much math today. She's like, let's convert this to ounces and then to grams and then, all right, so we're gonna slice first. I'm so excited. I love ginger so much. You know what it's good for? Like, you know how, so I always thought growing up when mom's like, drink ginger ale when your stomach is feeling bad. Yay, so guys, thank you so much for that train. That was awesome. Here we go. Whew. And I got turned it off. Although at least this one has batteries I can change. Hat hair. Anyway,
And it's
so
a cute emote.
is it? Let's. Aw, that's adorable. It was about time for them to have new emotes for hype trains, because I was told when I started, oh yeah, they give you new ones every once in a while, and never have since I started streaming. I was like, everybody's lying to me.
So Dana,
Yes.
more Dr. Pepper's in the chat
Yes.
and is requesting the quail eggs.
Oh, we've got to do the quail eggs. Okay, I think, are those in the other refrigerator?
I grabbed them.
Oh, you grabbed
They
them.
were out there.
All right, so one of our, I think you have to wear it too.
I'll see if I can find a second hat.
There are 2 more hats, and if you can't find one. And she donated $200 to St. Jude's. So it was the very end of the stream, and so we didn't have time, and she wanted us to wear hats with the quail eggs. So here we go. We're going to try and not drop the quail eggs on the floor. I gotta check this first, though. Here we go. Let's turn that off.
I found a hat. You can't see it, but it's up there.
We're gonna have to move that camera. There we go. So yes, Costco actually had quail eggs. Isn't that funny? I was at Costco and I said, I need to get quail eggs. All right, here's 2. And how long do we have to do this? Did you figure that amount out?
Forever.
Not forever. And then we're gonna try not to drop the quail eggs, which means that I can't look down, really, very much. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, Aspie, I am sure that if they fell off my head onto the floor, that they're gonna break. I'm moving them around. I can feel them moving up there. Yeah, that they will break.
I may have had to race with Zero Brew
With the quail.
with the quail eggs.
All right.
So I've got some expertise in this field now.
Do you?
I do.
All right, we're gonna try Julienne the ginger with when I can't see
Whoa.
what I'm doing. Can I see? What?
Just your posture is funny.
I mean, what do you want me to do? I have to look at them, but I can't bend my head down.
You just move your eyes.
But I have glasses, so that doesn't work for people with glasses on their face, because the glasses don't magically move to the.
I do
Underneath your
remember
eye.
that frustration back when I had glasses and quickly changing that.
So if you're coming in, I don't normally stand this way and cut things, but I don't want to drop any quail eggs on the
I
floor.
wonder if the other camera shows those for you. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can see them there too.
You see them? There they go. And Robbie's got them on too. Do you have them on your hat? Or did you take them off? Bend down. Show everybody. There they are. You look so cute in your little headband hat. Doesn't he look cute, everybody, in his headband hat?
Just like the trailer.
But not in your Bucky suit.
No, thankfully not this time.
All right.
It's a Christmas Bucky suit. We would need a normal Bucky suit. Otherwise, it'd just be
Oh,
weird.
I can make that happen.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Oh, I
Couldn't possibly afford to do that.
100% can make that happen. Who thinks he needs a
'Cause
Bucky's
You wouldn't just
outfit?
spend money on a bit like that. Come on.
Yeah, that's not like me at all.
As you have quail eggs in the kitchen.
Fluffy Bakery, hello. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Your Dairy Queen's new limited time summer picnic peach cobbler blizzard. Ooh,
Peach cobbler.
that sounds good.
Speaking of ice cream.
I made waffle cones yesterday.
She did.
They turned out okay. Oh, thank you, Twilight Wolf, for gifting that sub over to Fluffy Bakery. Enjoy that.
They're wrapped up in plastic, but maybe they'll...
More Dr. Pepper
There's the...
said that you look so cute in your Bucky suit.
Did I, though? Did I?
All right. I think I need a little more ginger, julienne ginger, than that for our dish. So we're going to attempt...
Bump. Whoa.
What?
That's my own eggs move.
All right.
Serves me right.
It does serve you right, you rascal.
I'm a rascally rabbit. What
Yes,
can I say?
yes. So for those of you who weren't here in the very beginning when I was just chatting and talking and not using my words well because
A lot
words are
like now.
hard. Hey, you don't want dinner. You must not be very hungry.
I'm always hungry.
We have food fight. Darth Verbaka and I do a bracket style tournament. We did our first one last fall. We're going to be doing another one starting in June. And we've got most of we're still trying to get some things in place, and then we'll announce who's all going to be in there. Some people may have announced it on their own stream, which is okay. But it's a lot of fun. And that is going to start on June 4th. It'll be Tuesdays. It'll be, 7 Tuesdays in a row? Is that right?
I believe so, unless there have to be some modifications.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to do, is make sure people don't need modifications. But if nobody needs modifications, it'll be on Tuesdays. Oh, those are not julienne the same size as those
What
other
happened,
ones.
Dana?
I don't know.
You're falling apart here.
I can't see what I'm doing. That's the problem. It's fine. They're going to be fine. Everything is fine. I'm sure it is.
I need a blizzard now.
Do you?
Do you think they'd look at me weird if I went to the store like this?
Nah.
Liar.
Who cares? There's not one around here. Where's the closest Dairy Queen?
A million miles away.
Yeah. That's
But
not,
worth it. Still worth it.
I don't think it's a million.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is fine. We're not falling apart here. Okay, there we go. Ginger is done. I need to do, oh wait, what was this for?
I think the quail eggs are easier for Dana because she's got a lower center of gravity. I nod my head.
Hello!
Puppy cam.
We've got another puppy cam. All right, we'll
me see if I can go
try. We'll
Find
try.
that puppy.
All right.
There's a beaver hat over here, Dana. Did you know that?
I did. That was going to be an option if somebody wanted that as the giveaway. All right, so you can use a shallot here. I actually had half of a small red onion yesterday, and it said that you can substitute half a red onion, and I thought, perfect. So how are you, Flair? What's going on? I got to cook and get interviewed on Flair's show recently. Was that just like a week ago Friday? I'm going to cut these in half. Seems like longer ago. My schedule's so busy. I'm going to do this. Let's do this. And then I can do this. I've actually got a shallot too. I'm going to cut the shallot, but we're going to actually fry that to put on top of our meal as a garnish, as a yummy, delicious garnish. I think that's enough. Okay. What? Oh, you're going to bring, okay. Rocky's going to come help everybody. Oops, I almost.
Careful, Dana.
All right, what else do I need for this dish? More cilantro, or as the recipe calls for, coriander. I think that is for the top when we're done. So we'll get that going. You've been doing Lego Fortnite all day, but you're about to make dinner. Have you ever done any, I know we haven't done a shout out. If somebody's in there, can you please do a shout out for Golden Flair? So have you ever cooked on stream? Because I know some gamers occasionally do that, but I'm just curious. I've got a little bit of a mess going on here. Let's see here. We're going to do that over here. I want those to go over here. Rocky's kind of tired. We'll see. Come on, up. Rocky, up. Rocky, up. There we go. There he is. Rocky. You going to sit? Good boy. Good boy. Now Robbie should get you a treat for sitting, shouldn't he? Because you're such a good boy. Chicken bacon ranch pasta. That sounds good. So, yeah, he if you give him treats, he'll listen 95% of the time. If you don't give him treats, he listens about 20% of the time. Okay, let's see here. So I've got the onions. I've got that. I'm going to do another thing. I really was hoping for some yellow chilies. I mean yellow. Smaller red chilies. Words are hard. To put on top. I don't want to do, maybe we'll go from the bottom so we get smaller rounds. This is just garnishes, by the way.
You want to wait until you move to Chicago?
Oh, you're going to be moving to Chicago. I didn't know you were moving to Chicago.
Dana knows all about Chicago.
I went to Northwestern, so I lived in Evanston for a while and then moved back there later and lived in near Buffalo Grove. Not in Buffalo Grove, but near Buffalo Grove. So I am familiar with Chicago, and I have lots of friends there. Okay, this guy can go over here for now.
It's just your everyday cooking stream. Dana wearing a hat with quail eggs.
That's right.
A dog.
Ooh, Lincoln Park's nice.
Helping out.
Yeah, if you don't know, I've got quail eggs on top of this, and Robbie's got a sombrero on too with quail eggs on his, which makes it a little more challenging to move around. I might just take mine and throw it at him though.
Jedi.
So I like the Chicago area. Maybe you can find somebody to trade spaces with you. All right. What else did I need to do? I need to do some limes for Robbie's drink. And I guess I can start cooking the sauce.
Rocky's my best friend.
I need to go get a pan. Can I go get a pan? Will you let me get a pan? Oh, I wanted to slice up some Thai chilies too. So let's do. It's going to be a little spicy dish if we want it to be. So if you're cooking any kind of Asian food, what kind of Asian food are you guys cooking out there? Because I'll say, first of all, I grew up in a house where we didn't even go to Chinese food restaurants or anything. So I didn't have any of that, which is weird because my dad was actually stationed in Korea, and my mom spent a lot of time in Korea and Japan following him around when he was in the Navy. So you would have thought that we would have maybe some Asian food, but we really didn't. But I had a friend of the family, and they would always go get Chinese food. So that's how I got my Chinese food, but it was really American Chinese food. It wasn't until I got older that I got introduced to all the different flavors, like Japanese flavors versus real Chinese flavors versus Vietnamese versus Korean versus Thai, how different all of them very much are. Orange chicken stir fry. I do love a good orange chicken. I try to be better these days unless I'm going someplace that's got like a specialty. If we're just going to our regular place, I try to do something that's a little healthier, but I do love that. None right now. Pho. Oh, pho's so good too. You can't cook? Well, if you're going to go have it, what are you going to be eating? A shrimp ramen bowl. Ramen bowls are really good. Yeah. And the thing I like about it is I can get noodle dishes because I can find noodles that aren't wheat-based, right? So that they don't have gluten in them. So getting the ones that are, rice or cellulose or bean type. Although we tried to make some bean pasta the other day and it was chewy. So I clearly did something wrong. You got you in the kitchen while you're cooking. That's good.
Should we see if Rocky will wear the hat?
No, we should not see if Rocky will wear the hat. Because I know you're just trying to not wear the hat yourself.
I can go get the third hat if that's what you think.
It won't fit on his head. You could try, but it's not going to fit on his head. Does anybody else want to see Rocky in a sombrero? He's lying down now. He's even too lazy right now to sit for you guys. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to start cooking this. And we're going to put some sugar and some oil. How much oil do they want in there? Okay. I've got to make this a little more than what the recipe says. And this has... I love this thing because I can measure oil right into the pan. So 3, if I'm doing that, I want to add, see, it's math again. Why is there so much math today? Why? Why is there so much math, Robbie? I need 1.5 this time around.
Perfect.
Is he going to eat it now?
He had it on for 2 whole seconds.
2 seconds, that's impressive. All right, I was going to use palm sugar. This recipe calls for brown sugar, and I'm not sure if the palm sugar is going to caramelize the same way. So I think I'll switch it back to the, anybody else cook with palm sugar? Oh my gosh. Rocky, look over here. Look. Can you guys see the hat? There you go. He looks so cute.
And now for the quail eggs.
You don't want to go to school? Yeah, I get you. I know that. Oh no, ads! Oh no! You gonna put a quail egg on his hat? I don't think he'll sit still long enough. All right, how much of this do I need? I need a 1/4 cup, but I need more than that. So a quarter and then another half. Can you turn this on for me? All right. So we're going to have to eyeball this because my 1/8 of a cup got stuck in the
disposal?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good thing.
I think, wasn't it you that did that?
I don't think we need to name names.
Oh no, I dropped the towel on the floor again.
Hey, Kanara.
Kanara's back.
Did you see that all 3 of us have hats on now? It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, did you see we've all got sombrero hats on. Now, Rocky's doesn't have quail eggs on it.
I mean, we could change that, but that
But
sounds like a disaster.
I've got quail eggs. Robbie's got quail eggs. So we're gonna start to build this this chicken now. So it told me to put the oil and the sugar in the pan. And we're waiting until the sugar is melted. Oh, and I need to fry some shallots. I want to fry some shallots to put on top, which means another pan for Robbie. But I got to chop this shallot real quick. So we're going to let that.
And Dana's happy because I'm keeping Rocky away from the stove.
Yes, this is the way to do it. Don't put the dog over the stove. Rocky is behaving. I feel like this needs a little more oil in it. But maybe not. We'll see. He's doing good because he's getting fed. All right, so I need to be over here for a second. And I'm going to put some oil in here so that we can fry up some shallots. I get that. And I'm going to toss these in a little cornstarch. So hopefully they get nice and crunchy when I fry them. I'm having issues, Robbie. There are issues to be had. If saying Rocky, I think he's going to behave. I mean, for the most part.
By his standards, anyway. Not an
I mean,
actual good
you
dog.
know what? You sometimes you have those kids, and you're like, that's behaving for that kid, so I'll take it as a win. Same with the dogs.
I mean, he's got a hat on. He's sitting still. He's not barking.
He's not even trying to take the hat off, which is pretty amazing right there. You got to go shower. All right. Well, thank you, Twilight Wolf, for coming by. We're glad you're here. I'm sorry you have to go work. Unless you really like your work. And then have fun. All right, is this... This just doesn't seem like enough to coat the chicken. Off to church, all right. Bye, Aspie. I just don't think that's going to be enough for all that chicken that's in there. I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
All right, can you turn that off? Not that one, though. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's what they want you to do. They want you to melt it first. But I need to get these shallots going. Robbie's going to entertain you here for a second. First you cut up chicken, and now I'm cutting up Charlotte.
I approved of the joke.
You did?
Mm-hmm. You look very snazzy with your hat, Rocky. Like, you pull that off way better than I look in mine.
Well, yeah. Boy, that smells like that's burning. All I think I might have to do that again. Should have pulled it off the burner. All right. I still haven't broken an egg. I'm shocked.
Madib says you look good in a hat, Rocky. What about me? Just as good?
How does Robbie look in a hat? I keep telling him he looks good in a hat.
I think it's that the proportions work for Rocky a lot better.
You don't like the little hat?
I have a very large melon.
All right. Let's see if we can get these fried in here. We're just trying to make them. Oh, I should probably change the camera.
I got a no comment. That's about as good as I could hope for. All right, I gotta go change the
camera?
the camera, pup. We'll see how well you behave now without the constant treats.
I mean, I think he's pretty tired.
This might be the longest puppy cam in the history of the stream.
Yes. It could very well be. I'm gonna have to redo this because this I can see got a little darker than I'd like it to be. Come on. I don't have a fancy fryer like Kanara. I wish I did. I just don't know where I'd put it.
What are you making right now?
I'm just frying up some shallots to put on the top. I want a crispy element on the top of our food. So I decided, I thought I had crispy shallots already, but I've only got crispy garlic. But shallots are part of the recipe and garlic is not. And hopefully we don't end up with an egg in our crispy stuff. You missed the giveaway because of the shower. Oh no. So we're going to be making a Vietnamese caramel ginger chicken. And I started making the caramel, but I burned it, so we're gonna have to do that again.
Classic cooking competition mistake, Dana.
Burning the caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's right up there with pine nuts.
Yep. The shallots smell good.
They do. When are we eating again?
Honestly, once I get this redone, it shouldn't take more than about 15 minutes to cook the chicken.
All right, I'll schedule a timer for an hour.
And so all I've done is I've tossed these in a little cornstarch so that hopefully it helps them crisp up. And if you just have some of those French's onions, fried onions in your...
I have been told I'm eating when it's ready.
That's right. That is an accurate statement. I'm going to throw a little salt on these if I can. I think I'm out of salt in here. There we go. Well, they're still warm. We're getting there. Hey, would you like to try and clean that caramel out of there for me while I'm doing this?
Clean it and save it?
No, just like take some paper towels and wipe it out of there.
She says that, and I look and the paper towel roll is empty.
It is not. Take a look to the left.
Oh, there's another one. There's a giant sign in my way.
Wait. Oh, hi.
Ooh, that's dangerous as much as she's tilting her head.
Am I tilting my head? Cat Lover 1375, thank you so much for that follow. That is still warm there.
So am I to understand that I'm basically throwing away this first attempt?
Yes.
Okay.
That is what you are to understand. All right, frying up some shallots.
Oh, well that's...
We got one more batch here. What? Is it stuck there?
So I go to wipe it off, guys.
We might need to heat it back. You might need some hot water in
It's
there.
magic.
In the nonstick skillet. We'll put that there, out of his way. I didn't want to use too much oil. Again, I don't have a fancy fryer. Of course, Darth wants me to now make deep fried sliders next Sunday. I did ask. All right, so I got a couple. I got pulled pork, I got deep fried. I want to make several different kinds of sliders next Sunday. Anybody else got any ideas for what you would like to see in a slider? I'm going to do one, I think, that's going to be a bacon-wrapped slider.
Dana, this pan is a disaster.
I'm sorry. I've apparently made a disaster, everybody. I may have to go over there and clean the pan. Don't burn. Don't burn. I like to attempt things I've never made before, and I frequently mess them up on stream. So we'll set that there. Is it hot yet?
No. One
Oh,
day.
but look, it's coming out.
Slow.
Here, how about if we do this?
Yeah, I tried. The water was looking better.
It's coming. Here, I can't do this while I'm standing, and I don't want to leave everybody. But I can't do the next step until the pan is clean. So we'll just, we'll stand here and talk. Boil some water and pour it on the top. We could. I have a tea kettle, but I'd have to get it out, and then there's all the things and all the stuff. It's fine. It'll come out. But these, that's good. It doesn't look as pretty as I want it to, but I know what I can do. I can start doing the garnishes for the drinks. Because I think while I'm cooking, we should have Robbie make some drinks. What do you think? Because that's what's missing here right now, is cocktails. So let's see. We probably don't need more than that. And I have got some mint leaves. And we'll have a couple of these for garnishing, and the rest he can use to muddle our drink. I'm missing a little piece. Okay. And then I'm going to forget I have this on my head.
It's only a matter of time.
I keep dropping the towel. Is it still operator error? What am I doing wrong? Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. There is always time for a cocktail. It is one of the, oh, I need to give him some ginger to put in there as well. Does this have ginger that you're supposed to, did we say muddling ginger? Ginger and mint, right? So we'll give him some of that as well. And I want some good ginger flavor in there, so we'll give him some big pieces of ginger to muddle with. And it's okay if there's a little skin on them because it's not going actually in the drink. So it'll be okay. I'm doing it wrong. Leftover Thanksgiving sliders. Ooh, those sound good. I don't happen to have any leftover Thanksgiving stuff because it's May. I do have some pork belly left over. I do have leftover eggnog. Actually, it's sitting there because it's aging. It's aging for next year. All right, I'm going to start the caramel. While I'm cooking the chicken, Robbie will make us a cocktail. So I'm going to put a little more in here than what the recipe called for because that just didn't look like enough. for the to caramelize around it. And I could be wrong. And now I don't know where I put the sugar. Is it back here?
Nope.
Did I put it away? Oh, nope, there it is. Rocky gave up his hat. He's gone. He said, I'm done with you people. The ginger skin would hurt you anyway, or would not hurt you. It's easy, go buy the turkey. I know Robbie would want me to do a Nashville hot chicken.
Yes, please.
So if I've got to do that, I probably could do the deep fried burger too, because I'm going to have oil for that. All right, let's start this over. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way so Robbie can make us a drink. And I'll pick up this other hat so I don't trip, break it. I could break it. There's stuff here all over the place here. That is a garnish. This can go away. I can maybe clean some things up here. But I do want to pay attention to this because I don't want to burn it like I did last time. It actually was like right on that edge, but since I was going to have to heat it up again, that would not have been good. We're going to move this over here. And get the chicken out. So if you weren't here at the beginning, our chicken is sitting in with some Thai chilies and some fish sauce so that it has a little flavor. Fish sauce was something I really wasn't introduced to as a cooking thing that I have in my kitchen all the time until probably about 4 years ago. That's a relatively new thing for me. My favorite moment was when I had a giant bottle of fish sauce that we bought in the middle of the summer, and Robbie dropped it in the garage.
Welcome.
In Texas. So that was fun. Not.
The smell's finally gone.
Was the caramel and oil that weird? You never stir it. All right. It's a weird, it says, let's see here, what does it say? It doesn't say to stir it, it says to mix it in a cold pan and then turn on medium-high heat. Okay, so we'll let it go now. And we won't touch it. But we're gonna pull it off as soon as it's melted. We're gonna pull it off the heat and get the chicken back in there. And then, once the outside of the chicken is cooked, we're going to add some water. The chicken's, am I supposed to put, oh yeah, then we add the ginger and the shallots, but we've got onions instead, and then we're going to add the chicken. So as soon as that is melted, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And I need water. Does it tell me how much water? Oh, half a cup boiling water. So I need to probably get that started. It was a fishy cat lover, man. I'm going to tell you, for a couple, probably 2 summers after that, if it got really hot, you could still smell it in the garage. And I don't know if we can still smell it or if we just got used to it. What are your thoughts? Do you think we just got used to it, Robbie?
I think after 4 years, almost anything goes away.
Really? You're
Almost.
still here.
Hey.
Rocky is still here.
Yeah. Although he was behaving today.
All right, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get some water going so that we're ready with that. But I want it to be even. I don't want it to burn. Melt.
So
There
did you
goes
want to drink?
sugar.
You wanted the drink now?
No oil, no water, sugar, and what?
Drink?
Yes, Robbie's going to make us a drink. So, Madibs, we're not actually making caramel. We're making a caramel sauce for the chicken. So, I know what you are talking about, although I would put butter with my sugar if I'm making a caramel, unless it's like more like a dulce de leche or a cajeta. And then I'm stirring milk and stuff to make the caramel. So this is for this. Again, I don't know. Is it going to turn out? Maybe, maybe not. Yes. What do you need?
Mint, ginger.
It's
how
all
much
over
sugar?
here, right here. Oh, the sugar's not.
It's over here. You
Yes.
didn't say how much.
That's because I don't know how much.
Well, that makes two of us.
Try like
So this pile
a
in here?
tablespoon for 2 drinks. Yeah. Try about a tablespoon for 2 drinks. But we want that sugar, like I can still see the granules, so I'm trying to get it so that all of it's, so I don't see the granules of sugar anymore. It's nice and smooth. That's what I'm looking. Took forever. Yes, oil. Another way. Yep. Any of those things. I'm gonna tell you, we once had a raccoon in the pantry who knocked over some stuff, some sauces and stuff.
At 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning. All right, so we're gonna toss those in that first. And then we're gonna throw our chicken in here. It didn't say whether or not to drain it or not. I don't think. Let's see here. Carefully add the chicken. I'm gonna say that I'm probably not putting the sauce in there. So let's get, so I don't end up smelling like fish sauce all day. And I can already feel that trying to harden, which is okay because we're going to put it back on the heat here in a second. But I also put that handle over the burner that was still warm. Beware, don't do that. Robbie really burned his hand badly when he tried to grab a handle that way. So fish sauce, Thai chilies in here. And we're not trying to brown it, because if I were trying to brown it, I would never put this much chicken in a pan. We're only trying to cook it. Melt sugar, butter, and cream, but confectionery sugar. Mine just depends. I use brown sugar a lot. All right. So I'm going to try and toss and get some of that caramel on here, but it's kind of already melted, but it says, then when I put it back on the heat, is my water boiling? Ow, yes.
Ow,
Yes. So you're going to show people what you're doing?
You mean like trying to get ice out of the fridge?
Well, I mean, like, you know, bringing it over here so people can see what you're doing. Shouldn't he be showing you that he's making us a cocktail?
There's already so much cooking action going on. Hold on. Well, that's harder to do with quail eggs on your head.
Yep. It is. So I'm waiting for this to heat back up, and that caramel is loosening up some. I'm curious to see if this works. There were comments when I looked at the recipe, there were comments that it was awesome. And there were some that were like, we're not sure that works. But we'll end up with some sort of dish. Robbie. It'll be some sort of dish. He's making a drink over there. Okay, he's not showing you what he's doing. So let me tell you what he's doing. All right. Wait, let's see here. We do that. So what he's done is he's taken ginger and sugar and mint, and he's muddled it into the bottom of this, in the bottom of the shaker. All right. Then he added lime juice and rum. And then he shook all of that, and then he added ginger beer on the top of it. So I'm really curious as to how it tastes. Did you only make one? Did you taste it? Come taste. That's yummy. So if I were going to garnish this with more than just a lime, what do you think?
It is pretty tasty.
There's enough. Can make yourself another one.
Yeah, I almost made it with double the rum, so you're welcome.
I don't think it needs more rum.
No, I almost.
Oh, you almost did. Wait. There we go. So I've put some candied ginger and a little mint leaf and a little lime on there, and that's really, really good. All right. So in looking at her notes, she said, don't be afraid to cook it fast so that it begins to caramelize. So again, we're going to see. Your head is in a place, oh, well, I'm sorry, Madibs. I'm glad you came by. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope that you're doing better tomorrow. I hope tomorrow's a better day. It's tough. I always just try to remind myself that it's how we're feeling is temporary. And we got to make sure that we take care of ourselves. Okay. Hopefully using more chicken isn't going to mess this up. That's what I'm hoping, Robbie. Meanwhile, we'll clean some of this up. I'm going to move some of these things somewhere if I can find space. Uh-oh, I think lost a lime. Lime down. Rocky, leave it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right, I still haven't lost a quail egg, Robbie. How cool is that?
Famous last words.
I'm still doing good. Still doing good. So, has anybody got good stuff going on this week? I know that I've been trying to get together with my friends, but some of my friends have high schoolers, so that are seniors. So lots of senior parties going on. See, I think this just needs more like sugar, less water, but we'll see. I think I'd like to maybe take the chicken and start to cook it first and then put it in with the sauce. But we got a few more minutes. Let's see how this turns out. We'll see how it goes. All right. Your boyfriend graduated yesterday. That's awesome. That's awesome. So many parties. And they started, I can see like people going, hey, I have this balloon arch left. Who wants to buy it from me for 50 bucks? Data science degree. That's something probably that that'll get used a lot. Hello, Wolf Mom. How are you? What's going on? Did you have like really bad storms, or are you far enough away from Houston for that? Because my family, I'm not in Houston, so those of you down further south, how did you fare during that? Luckily, my family was all safe, but I think I know that my brother lost power for a while, and a couple of other family members lost power for a while. My sister-in-law said that they couldn't even use their cell phones, and so one of the kiddos braved the weather to go to double check and make sure they were okay, because they weren't picking up their phones or texting or anything. So yeah. But he's get hired, make more. Some of those degrees, right? Some of those degrees are crazy like that. All right, let me see if I got this. Till liquid reduces. All right. I'm still doing the right thing. That's what it's saying. I have it on medium, and let's see here. We'll turn it down to maybe a little bit medium rather than medium high to let it reduce, because this is going to take a hot minute to reduce. So luckily we're using chicken thighs, which hopefully won't overcook, because we don't want overcooked. We didn't really have storms here, so we didn't have them, but my brother in Houston did. Took out the electrical box. Oh my gosh. A busy weekend, yeah. Those graduations, man. I'm so glad my kids are out of school, I have to tell you, because I now look back on all of the things that they're doing, like all the things that they have to do in like April and May, and it's crazy. It's crazy how busy. I mean, college maybe not quite so much as when high school, but those high schools, like, go to baccalaureate, go to prom, go to band banquet, go to your athletic banquet, go to this award ceremony, go to theater this, and just so much stuff all over the place. So crazy. So I enjoy the quiet, because I think that's one of the reasons right now why it's a little quieter at work. People have so many things going on. What I find funny though, and I don't know if anybody else out there is like this, like me, when I get stressed out and have a lot to do, it's really hard for me to do the things that keep me from being stressed out, because I'm like, I don't have time to do that thing that really helps me stay centered and not stressed out. So, all right, thank you, Fajita. 6:51, yes, it's only 6:51. And we almost have dinner. I can see that this is starting to, I think it just didn't need as much water. And I wonder if the person who did this recipe didn't take into account that as the chicken cooks, it's going to release fat and water into it.
I know I did not take that into account.
But the color is we're starting to get some nice color here. I want to taste this sauce and see how it tastes so far. Oh, the sauce is good. Now we just need to let it cook down. But don't keep your spoon in there like that. It gets very hot, or it burns.
Or both.
Or both. And lots of steam coming off. I really need to clean these lights up here. Very dirty.
At least they're off camera, unless I do that.
They're super cool, but they do get dirty because they're underneath the stove and I cook.
A lot.
Huh?
A lot.
A lot. I have cooked more since kiddo's been home. So I have to go work out tomorrow morning. Anybody else? You have to work.
I have to work. I'll trade you.
You can come with me?
I'll trade you.
Okay.
Because if I go work out, someone's got to do the work.
Yep. I'll do it.
Okay. Cool.
You might have to redo it when you finally log back on, since I don't know what you do. Isn't that sad? Anybody else have like a significant other or a kiddo or a parent and you're like, I don't really know what I know it's kind of this, like spreadsheets. Oh, well, thank you for the flower, Vempress. I didn't know it was going to take this long to simmer, or I would have gotten this and then said, come over here and make our cocktail. But there we go. What? Security clearance-based work your whole life? Yeah, right? I know it took me a long time to figure out, actually it took me a long time when my dad was to learn his title at work, which was Assistant Director of Corporate Labor Relations of Wholesale Operations. But I do actually know what he did. So,
did he also work for the Human Fund, Dana?
this big fan, it's a big pan, but it's a pretty standard size pan.
It's standard as far as large pans
As
go.
far as large pans go, it's a standard large pan size. So, we're just going to keep
I think
keep
it just
cooking.
looks even bigger, Dana, because of your tiny hat.
Oh, yes. But my tiny hat does it look really big if I put a really tiny egg? Like, look how big that egg is. All right, I'm going to take this off before I actually break a egg. I think we did pretty good there, Robbie.
Wait, does that I get to
No,
turn
you have to wear yours
Oh.
forever. That's what's got to happen. I just have to keep picking this towel up on the floor because Darth says, keep a towel on your shoulder. And I've picked it up now about 20 times today. We're getting there. But I think if I did this again next time, I would put way less water in. So this called for, if you were doing 2 pounds, it called for half a cup of water. I put a little more than half a cup, but I think I'd only put in maybe a quarter cup. Go from there. See how it went. But that's how we do it.
Darth's like, operator error again.
I think it's the towel, and I think you're operating it from Ohio. Meanwhile, this is a really good drink. And I do have pops, I do have copper mugs, but then you couldn't see how lovely it looks.
Got to think about the show.
I want you guys to be able to see the drink. You haven't slept and it's 1 a.m. Well, where are you, Vampers? Where are you from? I hate those nights when I can't sleep.
So
I hope I don't
1
hammer this
a.m.
chicken. I really hope.
England.
Wow. Please don't hammer the chicken. Don't hammer the chicken.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to this very extra large pan. That's what I'm doing.
But aren't you in control of the stove and the heat and the pan?
No. No, it's magic.
I guess that's what I've always done wrong with my cooking.
Is you thought you were in charge?
Right, and I didn't talk to the pan.
Oh, I've been there. I've actually been there in my 40s and my 50s having finals, and it's more, for me, it wasn't so much the finals, it was writing the papers. And until the paper was finished and turned in, my brain kept going and kept going.
Yeah, I never really liked writing papers. Didn't help that I tended to wait till the last minute.
I mean, I've done that too. There's nothing that motivates you more than it's due now, right? Thank you and welcome. We're so glad that you're here. Thank you for the follow. And I will tell you, Vampers, I'll tell you my worst paper writing story, okay? I was in this class, and it was a paper that they had us turn in pieces to get feedback on, and then we were supposed to put it all together and write the conclusion and the introduction and then turn the whole thing in. So I had gotten all the pieces turned in, and it was due at 9 p.m. And I had finished it. I was going through and editing it at about 6 p.m. and I spilled my coffee all over my computer. My computer shut down, and I hadn't saved it yet. So first of all, I changed the way I did things after that and saved copies of stuff. And I had to go back and find all of the pieces again from the emails that they sent me, because I had it all pieced together. And I sent a note to the professor just telling him what happened, and he goes, well, I hope you get it in by 9. So I had 3 hours. I was supposed to meet people at 6:30, and I was like, hey, I ain't gonna make it. And I had to sit there and pull an old computer out that luckily worked still, and upload my email address from school on it and pull all of these emails. And I literally I didn't edit it. I just wrote an introduction, wrote a conclusion, threw everything together and sent it. And I got an A on it. And I told my friends when I was done, I said, hey, I'm leaving my house. I hope there's a vodka soda on the on the bar when I get there. Because that was very, very stressful to spill coffee on your computer and sit there and try for 30 minutes to try and get it to turn back on, and nothing.
So you don't recommend spilling coffee?
I do not recommend.
On your computer.
Pro tip, don't spill coffee on your computer.
Okay. Just making sure I got the moral of the story there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, save your paper every once in a while, someplace on a cloud where you can get it. Because after that, I just had it automatically set up to save on a cloud every, I don't even remember, every 10 minutes or so.
Well, you can always tell the people at work that have lost a lot of work in the past due to a problem that just save constantly.
Yes. That would be me, but I set it up so it automatically did it because I don't trust myself to remember to do it. In a notebook before typing. Well, now, Pops.
Jedi's not wrong either.
Pops. You don't really need to polish your paper to get 8. That is what I learned from that, and I stopped editing my paper through multiple times before I turned it in. And I was still getting A's. And I was like, what's the point of spending an extra 30, 45 minutes on a paper fine-tooth editing, right? So I stopped doing that, still got A's. But the other part, Pops, when I went to school in the 80s, that's the way I did my papers. I wrote them, and then I typed them. And I was pretty fancy back then, because I had a word processor and not just a typewriter like everybody else. Because it was really hard to get into the computer lab because almost nobody had a computer at that point. Because it was the 80s, Robbie.
So to be clear, Darth, you don't do papers or writing because you spill coffee all the time?
That's it.
I never had that excuse since I didn't drink coffee. I still don't.
But you could spill something else on it. All right, look, it's finally starting
I was going to say my problem was I just waited till the last second forever.
We're almost there, everybody. Almost.
Definitely looks like there's less liquid.
Yeah, I'm going to try a little piece here. Whew.
Is it?
It's
Is
a little
it hot?
We're going to set it on the counter for a second. But good luck on your finals. Ooh, that has some heat to it, man. And unlike,
Well, it is a sauce, right? It's not actually water.
it's a sauce.
Right. There's less liquid. I misspoke. It's
Yeah.
not as liquidy.
Yeah, it's got sugar, some fish sauce, and it's really, there's not a whole lot to it. It's a pretty simple one. It's got some ginger in there, some Thai chilies, onions. We've got some red onions in there.
Like if I ever somehow found myself on a cooking competition show, they would constantly be yelling at me for using terms like, that's not what you made. You didn't make the thing you said. I'd be like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know how I got here.
What happened? Where am I? What's going on? A cooking one, a cooking course. And you need to make 24 different things. Oh my gosh. That would be, that's even worse, right? Because anybody who's cooking 24 things can mess something up. And it'll still taste good, but it might not be exactly what you wanted it to be. See, we're starting to get, can you guys, here, we're going to show you. See, now you can see we don't have that simmering in there anymore. The chicken is still juicy, so it hasn't overcooked. It's not hammered yet.
Yet.
But we're starting to, I'm going to give it about 1 more minute because I like the color, the direction of the color that this is going. And then we can plate up. And I probably need to tell my kiddo who's upstairs that there's going to be food down here too. But next week, sliders, everybody, sliders. I actually think I could have put more.
Because what did you call it? Slider Palooza?
Slider Palooza. Slider Palooza. But you can hop in the Discord if you've got a good slider recipe and you'd like to see that cooked, or you have an idea and you want me to figure out a recipe for it, throw it in the Discord and let me know, or whisper it to me. We're almost there, guys. I'm going to turn that off because I think that's good. All right.
Hey, just about 2 hours. It's pretty good for you, Dana.
That's about normal. All right, I need to make 3 bowls because there are 3 people here. And I only have 2 of these really cool bowls.
I'll take the not cool bowl.
Okay.
That's fine with me. As long as I get to eat, I'm happy.
Let's fluff up this rice.
Are there King's Hawaiian dinner rolls I don't know about?
That is on one of the, no, it's one of the ideas for a slider. I do like the high-rimmed bowls like that too. And it's pretty. You can put a bunch of stuff in there.
You're fluffing the rice.
I'm fluffing the rice. Jedi, so I won't be making my own dinner rolls. That sounds like if I'm trying to make dinner, I would need like to do a 2-day stream. Like, all right. So let's get some rice into these bowls first. And look what I bought at the Asian grocery store. This really cool thing.
I thought that looked new.
See how it puts the rice in there? Come on, that looks pretty good. All right. Let's get some of this chicken in there. Ooh, and can you go get the cucumber salad? that's probably easier to eat. Whoops. But I think this will look prettier. But I could be wrong. It could all just look like a big mess. And I'm okay with it because I think it's going to taste really good.
Those do look good.
All right.
And remind me, what did you make tonight?
What did I make? I made a Vietnamese Caramel Ginger Chicken.
That sounds so good.
So we're going to do this. A little cilantro on the top. Maybe a couple little Thai chilies. Not too many, though. I won't put any on kiddos because, well, oops, I accidentally did just put some on kiddos.
That's fine. I won't die if it's spicy.
We'll do a little green onions. Let's put some more color on there. So these are just red jalapenos. That's what that is.
What's that?
Those are fried shallots. Those are also going on top of our, on top.
You're supposed to forget at least one thing to add on there that you've made.
I don't
It's
think I
classic
have.
Dana.
And I have one more thing. I've got some pickled ginger.
See, I'm always anxious to take the picture because that means I get to eat it.
You just have to wait. So just a little. We'll just put a little pickled ginger there in the middle. If anybody wants any more pickled ginger, they can certainly get some more. And I need to get us our cucumbers. I keep forgetting I don't have a apron on.
At least you don't have the hat on anymore.
I don't. That makes it easier to move around.
I wouldn't know, Dana.
And our little smashed cucumber salad here with ginger. And there we go. So, Robbie, if you want to do a picture over there. And there we go. What's everyone's favorite food? That's a great question. I just like food, so I don't know that I have a true favorite. I know Robbie's gonna, here, would you like a fork or chopsticks?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, do I have to choose?
Okay.
I'll start with the chopsticks.
Okay, because I know Robbie's gonna want a fork. All right, Robbie, you gonna come taste? Let's taste.
Try that salad first. That's nice and bright.
Which you're gonna need with the spiciness that comes with the chicken.
Veggie lasagna. After we went to Italy last year, I really like
The white lasagna
the white pesto
with
lasagna.
bechamel
So good.
and all the stuff. Okay, what do you think?
A bite of the shallot with the chicken, real good.
Whatever you can shovel into your face fastest. What do you think?
It's very good. I'm just trying to make sure I don't break the quail eggs as I eat.
Look at him still wearing his hat.
I'm a good sport, Dana.
The rice is not quite sticky enough to eat properly with chopsticks.
Yeah, it's
But
jasmine.
It's very close. It's close to holding up.
It's jasmine rice.
Okay.
Oh, not sticky rice.
It does have some heat to it.
And then you just put a jalapeno in your mouth, so it'll really have some heat.
It'll be fine.
Everything's fine. And then we have the ginger cocktail. So
Which
lots
is
of
delicious.
ginger. Lots of ginger. I'm glad I found this recipe, and I'm glad that we made it.
This is very good.
I
I
didn't
will
try the
save
cucumber
this.
yet.
Oh, yeah, taste them. I think they're good. What do you think?
Tasty and very refreshing.
If somebody can tell me what the purpose of smashing cucumbers is to make a salad, let me know. It's very good, but I don't,
Is it just fun?
maybe
It's like for
just fun.
texture, how it feels to eat it.
Texture, that's good. Garlic smoked chicken. That would be delicious. All right. Well, let's see who's on and let's see what's going on. I don't have a phone, so I can't look, Robbie.
Where's your phone?
I don't know.
Right here?
Oh, here's my phone. But now I've got to go look. Hang on. Let's see. Who's on? Who can we go see? So I'm going to be, we're still doing this fundraiser all through May for St. Jude's. And I will be matching donations until we hit our goal. And so we're going to be doing that. We'll be here next Sunday. We're going to be doing sliders, Slider Palooza. And then, like I said, we've got Food Fight coming up in June, which will be another stream during the week.
And this Wednesday you're doing the...
And this Wednesday, that's right, that's the next time we'll be on. This Wednesday, we're going to make a giant pizza. Giant.
Huge!
Giant, huge pizza. If I remember to do the dough on Tuesday. I got to remember to start that on Tuesday. All right, let's see. Who is on? Who's on?
A 1 million slice pizza.
A 1 million sliced cheese. You'll still be here. You don't leave till Thursday, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Chef John is on.
However, I will miss Slider Palooza.
You
I'm
will
gonna be
miss.
in Chicago.
You'll miss Slider Palooza. Yeah.
That's like the one to not miss.
Tabatai Cooking is making a poblano mole.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's go see Tabatai Cooking. And this is kind of unusual because Tabatai's usually making some sort of Asian food when we head over there, but a 1 million slice of pizza. So let's go see that. And I want to say thank you to all of you guys for being
Would you like
here
to
today.
spell that for me so make sure I get it right?
It is Tabetai Cooking. And we'll go see him and give him a big hug from all of us. And thank you guys for being here. And thank you to Kanara for the fabulous raid. And thank you to all of the other people here, all of you. You're all wonderful. Excuse me. Woo! Already
heat getting
starting
to
to
you?
eat. No, I'm just eating. And so I'm burping
Oh,
because I'm drinking a carbonated beverage along with my food. So,
well, there you go.
you guys are fabulous. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. So go out into the world and be the genuine, weird you, and be kind to other people because we need more kindness in the world. And Kanara says hold hands. And if Kanara says to hold hands, you better hold hands. So everybody hold hands. We're going to head on over. And thank you guys again for tonight. And I will see you soon. It's okay, Ray. Come with us. We're heading over to Tabatai's. All right. Nobody's here to hold my hand, Kanara.